Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in Skyfire War. You all know the drill. I'm going to feature my 6 war flags with commentary, and as far as my defense goes, I did switch it up quite a bit. I used Bartholomew at tank last war, and that did not go well, so I went back to good old faithful Bernadette at tank, Fergus and Duerfuller on the flanks, and then Bartholomew and Fafner on the wings. I know Bartholomew does give that counterattack to 3, but I felt like he was still going to be able to make an impact with the fiends that he was giving, and I wanted Fergus and Duerfuller to be on the flanks, Duerfuller being my only healer, and Fergus being able to reduce mana, give the negative mana ailment, because most of the heroes that are good to go up against Fergus are not good to go up against Bernadette, so that can definitely cause some problems for people. All right, without further ado, let's get into my 6 war flags. With my first flag, we're going to bring my 4 fast purples up against this Ron Zalki tank team. They've also got Astrid, 2 Li Qs, and Song Jiang. I've got Toxicondra, who can also cleanse the silence if Song Jiang does go off. And I, of course, do have a purple dragon in here as well. I've got Dia Chan's minions to potentially steal the taunt from Li Q if he happens to go off. Let's see how this first flag goes. I am gonna start off with the 3 yellows on the bottom so that I can match 4 purples the next turn. And there could be potential for a purple diamond if I get lucky. Nope. But all 4 of my purples activate in 7 tiles, so when I can get 4 purples, it definitely helps out a lot. I am not going to hit the purple dragon because I need 1 more purple tile. Let's match the 4 yellows, see if I can get lucky with the purple somewhere. Not the first time, not the second time. We did get a purple in a opportune spot, so that'll work. Let's hit the purple dragon now. And Dark Lord had a negative mana ailment, unfortunately. That's not ideal. How many turns is that for? 1 more turn, okay. All right, let's hit the 3 on the left with the first Medea. I'll use the middle one, which is a slightly weaker one. And then let's hit the 3 again, actually. Or actually, do I want to use one of them in the middle since Ronzeki is about to go off again? I don't know if this is going to be enough to kill him, although that purple tile should be enough to kill him also. Yeah, between the special, he's got 1,074. Yeah, between the special and then that purple tile, we should be fine, so long as he does not dodge this. But I'd rather hit Astrid if we can. Please don't dodge, thank you. All right, now let's hit the yellow dragon. That will kill Ronzeki. Perfect. Nice cascading with the purples. And the greens. We got Dark Lord now. Perfect. Let's use Toxicondra. And I would like to just get rid of Astrid if we can as quickly as possible. So let's use Dark Lord on her. And then between the curse and poison damage, or whatever it's called, corrosive burn damage or corrosive poison, she should be dead within the next couple turns. I am going to match the 3 reds, just ghost these tiles. And then let's match the 3 yellows horizontally. I'm trying to stay away from Song Jiang if I can. Nice cascading with the purples. It's probably going to set him off. That's okay, though. Don't hit Toxicondra so that I can use her to cleanse, please. Although she's a cleric cost I may avoid it anyway. And we're good. All right. Let's use... All right, perfect. Astrid's dead. And now let's use Toxicondra, Dia Chan, a purple dragon, and then let's hit Li Q with the main part of Dark Lord. Let's use the Medeas first, 1 on each Song Jiang and Li Q, and then let's use Dark Lord. They both have shifting miles attack. Very nice. And they'll both be dead in the next turn or two, probably. Nice cascading. Got Toxicondra again. EQ's dead, and Songjig should be dead in a moment. Alright, we are 1 for 1 to start off this war. With my second flag, we're going to start to pick on some Gurik tanks. They've also got Riverfang, Hather, Li Q, and Ronzao Ki. I've got Nautica to help speed up Grimsteel and Bernadette. I've got Magne as a sniper, and then I've got Gluzmer, who makes it so that one enemy cannot cast any status effects for, is it 3 turns or 4 turns? Yeah, 3 turns. Plus they steal a Mega Minion and deal 600% damage to the target. Let's see how this second flag goes. I am going to start off with the 3 purples, I think, in the middle. This is really a pretty terrible board to start. There's really not a lot of cascade options. I do have some blues, but let's match the 3 purples, and then I might match the 3 reds horizontally the next turn to set up a 4 match of blues. All right, some cascading. I like it. Yeah, let's match the 3 reds. Now we can match the 4 blues and set up some more blues the next turn. And actually, we'll be able to get our 9 blues for Nautica, and actually the rest of everybody except Grimsteel, although he'll get a special once Nautica goes off. I'm going to hold on to my specials until I can time them together. Let's use Nautica right now. And then Grimsteel. And then I think what I'm going to do right now is use Magni on Gurik. That will kill him. He's going to revive. And then I'm going to hold on to Gluzmer. Let's match the 4 reds up against Hather. I think that's going to give me Bernadette. Yes, awesome. Now let's turn everybody into paintings. I'm going to hold on to Gluzmer in case if I need him later. Let's do a little bit of tile dumping. I'm going to hit the red dragon, set off that cascade of purples, and then the reds right after that. Give me some blues, please. Got 1. Let's match this green diamond to set off that cascade of yellows right after. Still holding on to Gluzmer. Let's match the 4 reds. Actually, no, let's match the red diamond. I was going to try to set off that cascade of blues right after, but this makes a lot more sense, obviously, since I've got Bernadette. And we only need probably 1 or 2 more reds to get her special back again, so let's match the 3 reds on the bottom. Still holding on to Gluzmer in case if I need him. Let's use Bernadette now, and I'm really going to need to heal soon. Let's match the 3 blues on the top right, I think. Or actually, you know what? What? No, I don't want to hit the red diamond. Yeah, let's match the 3 blues. Let's use our dragon. I'm going to match the 3 purples up against Hathor, see if I can get lucky with a blue. That'll do. Let's match the 3 blues up against Hathor now. Man. Alright, let's use Gluzmer now against Guruk. I don't want to chance him going off anytime soon. He's probably going to get a Mega Minion. Actually, he died from it. Awesome, even better. Okay. That's good. Now, let's hit the green diamond, do some tile dumping here. Hopefully get a blue somewhere. That's nice. Perfect. Let's use Nautica, and then Grimsteel. I know I've got almost full health, but I want that attack and defense growth. Now, let's hit Lee Q with Magni, since he does extra damage to red. And he's dead. Awesome. Now, let's hit the red diamond here. That's going to give me Bernadette. Don't set off River Fang, thank you. Let's use Bernadette now. Match these 4 blues up against Hathor. That might kill her, actually, and it did because of the growth. Awesome. Let's hit Ronzao Key with Gluzmer. And then let's match these purples, see if I can get a blue somewhere. This is a newer team that I had been testing out that had been working out pretty good, so glad to see that it came to fruition in war. And we should be able to finish off Ronzao Key with Bernadette. Awesome, and we are 2 for 2 so far. With my 3rd flag, we're going to go up against another Guruk tank team. They've also got Riverfang, Bramble, Sungjing, and Ceres. I've got Revna, who will heal and also reflect back any ailments and wither effects, which will help for both Sungjing and Ceres. I've got Naeem, who attacks 3, gives counterattack to 3. Also, changes buffs of attack, defense, and mana generation to ailments for 3, and then Bartholomew, who harvests buff, including the Slime Revive status, Ceres for his silencing and withering, and then I've got Orker as a fast speed healer and growth giver. Let's see how this 3rd flag goes. Awesome board. Cool. Good thing they do not have any of the Valiant vegetables, or else I'd probably be screwed. Alright, cascading options. What do we got? Don't love anything. Let's start off with the 3 yellows right in the middle here. Of course, no reds or blues came in the 6 tiles. Let's match the 3 purples up top so I can match 4 blues. Orker gets his special in 7 tiles, so that will help at least. I don't know why I matched them that way. I was trying to keep the red tile down 1. Ugh, that was a dumb mistake. I'm going to match some blues this turn. I'm just trying to figure out which is the best way to do it. Let's match the top 3. Now let's match the 3 more blues. Ceres has a Megaphene. That's one good thing. Give me a red in the middle bottom, please. Man. Wow, I just got so lucky right there that we can get Revna before Ceres went off. Oh, don't hit Revna, please. Block it. Damn it. All right, let's use Orker, and then let's use Ceres on their Ceres. And we can silence him, hopefully. He's going to get revived into the Slime Revive. That's okay. I'm going to hold on to... Or do I want to use Bartholomew right now? I think I'm going to hold on to him for a moment. Let's match this purple diamond. I'm going to attack the 3 on the right with Bartholomew. Or actually, it makes more sense to use him after Guruk goes off again, and that's definitely going to happen. So let's hit the purple diamond. Let's try to force Guruk to go off, and then I can use Bartholomew. How many more turns am I silenced for, actually? 2 more turns. Alright, now let's use Revna. Let's use my dragon. I'm going to use... How many buffs do they have? Because they get mana generation, attack, and the reborn status. Let's use... on the 3 on the right. I don't want to kill Riverfang because he's going to go into the Slime Revive. So let's use Naeem first, and then we're going to use Bartholomew. Perfect. Now we can kill Guruk with these red tiles, and he will not revive. Awesome. Let's use Ceres on the right over here. Alright, now let's match the 3 blues with the greens over here. Really need to do some tile dumping and get some more red tiles. I guess we have 4 blues we can match to get Orker. Ceres is going to go off. That's not good. Oh no. Alright, let's use my red dragon. Let's use Bartholomew on the right over here. I'm going to hit this red dragon so that I can get a Cascade of Blues, which I can get Orker, although he's silenced right now. How many more turns is he silenced for? I also have to get this battle moving 2 more turns. Okay. Oh, man. My Reds are going to be dead. I thought I was going to win this battle, but I am definitely not. And you know what? I'm actually going to flee right now because Bramble's about to heal. Ceres is half dead. I'm not going to be able to do any damage here. Especially with no red tiles on the board. With my 4th flag, we're going to bring another team I've been testing out against Gurik tanks. I've got Silverpaw with the Everlasting Greed. I've got Sludges for my main healer and the dancing effect, and they don't have a bard, so it will last that full 4 turns. I've got Zhuge Liang for the minions and fiends, and then I've got Salnus as a silencer, and then also that extra random hit that gets 50% extra damage. Also got Dueler Fuller in here as another healer. Let's see how this 4th flag goes. I'm going to start off with the 3 yellows on the bottom left before that one on the left gets separated from the others. Now let's match the 3 blues, set off that cascade of yellows up top. Give me some more yellows. Nope. Let's match the blues up against Gurik, I think. Alright. We're going to be able to get our yellow tiles in a moment. Let's match these reds, and then I can match the yellows next turn. And that's actually going to set up a purple diamond, I think. Don't set up the queue. Thank you. Okay, cool. Alright, now, let's use Sludges to heal. Zhuge Liang. And then I'm going to put the Everlasting Greed on Riverfang. And let's use the main part of Salnus to silence Hather, maybe? Or Elsbeth. Yeah, you know what? We may as well silence Elsbeth. Since she's about to go off. She's going to deal damage to at least 1, maybe 2. You know what? I'm going to use it on Li Q, actually. Because I've only got 1 enemy with the Fiend, so she's likely only going to hit 1. Alright, now let's match that purple diamond. And that purple diamond's gonna go off. Let's use Dueler Fuller to heal and our yellow dragon. I'm going to hit the... Actually, let's match the 3 green so I can match the yellows next turn. Stay alive, Zhuge. Nice dodge by Salnus. Right, let's use Sludges. I'm going to hold on to Silverpaw. Let's use the main part of soundness on Guruk. And let's now steal that Mega Minion. Actually, how many more turns do they silence for? Yeah, we should be able to kill them in 3 turns. I didn't want to put the Everlasting Greed on them, but I want that Mega Minion gone so we can make it easier to kill him, and we'll be able to kill them with these 3 yellow tiles. Normally you don't bring yellows against Guruk, but this team I've been testing out has been working pretty well. And Guruk is dead. Nice. Let's ghost these 3 purple so I can get Dueler Fuller. And Dueler Fuller's core is at 100%. Nice. I really hope the Q does not do a ton of damage here. Oof, that was close. Alright, let's ghost these 3 yellow tiles. Let's use Sludges to heal my yellow dragon. And we're just going to hold on to Silverpaw. Although he gives that curse damage, actually, so we might as well... Although the curse damage is not his passive, it's a special skill, so I might only hit Lee Q with the taunt. Nice cascade with the yellows. Alright, Lee Q is dead. Now, let's match these greens up against Riverfang since he's going to go up anyway. Got a yellow. If the curse damage doesn't kill him, then the yellow tiles will. Alright, and we are 3 for 4 now. With my next flag, we're going to bring 4 purples, including Von Rothbert with the Dancing and Silencing effect, Diachan as a healer, Mordowich for the Mega Fiend and high damage, Sartan as another sniper, and Bramble as another healer. And they've also got Riverfang, Hathor, Fungustine, and Elsbeth again. Let's see how this 5th flag goes. I am going to try to tile dump at the beginning, I think, because this is... not a great board. Let's start off with the 3 reds horizontally on the bottom. Then I'll set off 2 cascades of purples and yellows underneath. Let's match the 3 greens, setting off that cascade of yellows and then blues after. Man, give me some purple tiles. Let's match the 3 reds up against Guruk. Got 1 purple tile. Let's match the 3 greens, I think, on the bottom. I really do not love my options here. Let's hit the red dragon, hoping that I can get a green on the bottom so I can heal. Alright, that might be okay. As long as the fiend does not grow into a mega fiend before then. And it just did. 2 mega fiends. We did get some more purple, so that's one good thing. Let's use Bramble to heal, and then I'm going to match these purples and blues on the bottom here. It's going to give me Sartana and Diachan. I really need Von Rothbert to last. Please do not hit Von Rothbart. Thank you. Oof. I'm going to hold on to Sartana since it does not make sense to use her right now. Oh my god, Von Rothbart. Please stay alive. Sartana's dead. Alright. They've got ailment immunity. For... Von Rothbart's going to die from the Mega Fiend, though. And I'm nearly certain that ailment immunity blocks the dancing. Which version of Hathor is a sorcerer? Yeah, I was pretty certain it was going to block it. Von Rothbart's going to die anyway, though. Well, this battle is not going well. Let's match these purples up against Guruk. Let's use our dragon. And I think I'm going to hit Guruk with Mortawitch. This, I don't think, is going to kill him, especially because he has the defense up buff. My goal, honestly, is really just to leave him with as little health as possible. Although, how many... 5 more turns for Slime Revive. Maybe I can work around the edges until the Slime Revive wears off. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Oh boy. Alright, we might as well hit Guruk now. Okay. Now... let's just match a couple... oh, that Mega Fiend's going to kill him and he's going to revive at 100%, isn't it? Please don't kill him. I should have fled. Oh, that was stupid. Okay. Whew. Alright. Now we're going to flee. And we'll make it easier on my next alliance mate that does a clean with under 200 health. Because if I continue on this battle and do not flee, Guruk is going to have full health. So we are going to make the smart choice and flee here. With my last flag, we're going to bring Grovert, Fungustine, Fafnir, and Bonzo along with Sable against this Ronzal Key Tank team. They've also got Sable the Reviver, Thravaldi, Pepper Blue, and then Luz's Shen. Let's see how this last flag goes, see if we can finish off this war off with the win. I am going to start off with the 3 purples up against Thravaldi because Fafnir, Grovert, and Bonzo all activate in 7 tiles, so this 4 match of greens is going to help out a lot. Now, let's move up one of those green tiles so that I can match them to get 3 of my green specials, although Grovert has Moth Dust now. That's not cool. And so does Fungustine. Moth Dust is going to be for 2 more turns. I'm going to match these now so that I can get at least 2 of my green specials. Let's use Sable, and then I'm gonna use Bonzo first. That way I can control who the extra damage is to. Perfect. We should be able to kill Sable before she even goes off. Let's use Fafnir on the 3 on the right, and then I'm gonna match these 3 blues to set off that cascade of greens, which should kill Sable. Nice. Let's use Fungustine first. I'm gonna put the Megaphine on Rivaldi. Let's ghost these 3 red tiles up the middle. Let's hit the green dragon, actually. That should kill Lucis Shen, I think. Perfect. Let's match these 3 greens and yellows. This battle might be over pretty quickly. Let's use Fafnir first, and then we'll use Bonzo, in case if they get separated next to each other. And just kidding, Fafnir killed them both anyway. That was a very quick battle. And we ended up going 4 for 6. I faced 4 Gulrik tank teams at this war. We won 2 of them. And if I look at the status of war, we're not looking that great right now. We're behind. Right now we have 3171 with 87 flags left. They've got 4025 with 78 flags left. So we've got a 9 flag advantage, but we're down about 850 points or so. So we definitely need a strong finish to war. We had a nice win last time around. We scored like 7,300 points. I think I got up against like 6,000 or something like that. So I had a very strong win. And I've mentioned in videos before, but I am a member of the Praetorian Guardians. We are a top 25 alliance right now. We are looking for 1 member. We are also looking for a member in another one of our top 100 alliances, Guardians Whoop Ass. And we have a ton of other alliances. We actually have 17 total alliances in the Guardians family. We're always recruiting. So if you are looking for a new alliance, whether that is a top tier alliance or a mid-level alliance, a starter or beginner alliance, or training alliance, we have alliances literally for everybody. Hit me up on the Line app. The contact information for me is in the details of the description of the video, or you can comment on this video as well, and we can try to connect that way also. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.